Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? Now, in the Facebook groups, we always get a question, usually from new people. So, and I've made videos on this before, but excuse me, I've made videos about this before, but I figured, well, let me make a new one, just because. So, um, and what I'm talking about is weather, and primarily air pressure is what really gets us. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I'm talking about what happened to me last night and today. Okay, if you saw me a few hours ago, maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, you would not think I was in an attack earlier. So I just thought I'd explain it because people ask the question, and it's good. It's good information. So basically, how air pressure affects us, is the lower it gets, the heavier things get. So when a storm is like today, we had low pressure that was off of Cape Cod. It was last night. It was off of Long Island. Today it was off of Cape Cod. So that low pressure is 29.70 barometric, whatever, millibars. So what happens is, okay, with us that are sensitive to it, with Meniere's and other vestibular issues, you get that pressure and it squeezes. It's squeezing everything, right? So my head this morning was literally going ring, 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 like that, and that's what gets us. It's the air pressure. So the higher the air pressure, the less it feels. So if you're in the 30s for high pressure, you're not feeling that crushing feeling of that, your ears are feeling full and because of the pressure and all this stuff. So that's really how this works. Okay, barometric pressure. Now, let's just say you're an astronaut, okay, and you go to Venus. So you want to check out what Venus is like, right? So you go to Venus. Now, if you're in the upper layer of their atmosphere, the stratosphere, you won't feel air pressure. You won't feel the pressure. It'll probably be, whatever it is up there. Probably like 30, 29, almost like Earth's. But the further you go down into the planet to where the planet's surface is, that pressure is crushing. Okay? If you'd be like in a tin can full of beans. And it would crush if you were in a spaceship. But you could ride the edge and you'd be fine. And they've sent probes there where some probes have actually burned up in the atmosphere from the pressure. Okay? I think there's only been one probe that's actually reached the ground. And it was one that the Russians built. But yeah, if you stay up top, the air pressure's okay. If you go down the bottom, you're going to be crushed like a pancake. Well, that's how the highs and the lows work. A high pressure is, 30 millibars or more. Low is 29 or less. And down here, I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we had a blizzard where the millibars went down to 28.9, or something like that, 28.7. It was something like that. It was a really bad storm. And yeah, I was feeling it then. So yeah, that's the pressure. Okay, and this is what happened last night. So last night, sorry about the sun. Last night, I hosted a Zoom meeting on Wednesday nights, and it was starting to rain about an hour before. So I was kind of like, I started not feeling good. It went on, and I'm like, God, I'm not feeling good. I could see in the camera that, on the screen, my face was starting to get red. My ears were getting red. I was feeling hot, getting sweaty. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to get off the meeting. I shouldn't be looking that close at a computer screen. So I got off the meeting, and I went and sat in my chair. And within about 20 minutes, I had the Celtics game on. With about 20 minutes, yeah, everything was spinning. Everything was going in circles. And I was like, yep, the storm's coming in. The pressure was off of Long Island, but I could feel it from here. So, I fell asleep on a couch. I woke up a couple hours later. My grandson pulling my hand. I have no idea why this kid's getting up in the middle of the night, wanting to be on the computer. Let him be on the computer for a couple hours, and we both went back to bed. Now, one thing's good about my wife, too, is that she understands me sleeping on that recliner is better because I'm a little bit more upright. I'm not lying on my side, so it tends to help a little bit for me. So yeah, I went back to bed. Then I woke up this morning and I was still feeling like, I could feel that pressure. Fullness. And And so for a couple hours, I was doing some things on the computer and whatever. And I went out and talked to my wife. And all of a sudden, I have tinnitus 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, both ears. Okay, even after a labyrinthectomy, you have tinnitus. Um, so all of a sudden, the tinnitus went away in my right ear. I was like, wow, for like 30 seconds. It was like I could hear clearly again. And then this weird tone, I don't know what the hell it was, weird tone came out, tinnitus. And then the next thing I know, I'm back at this loop-de-loop pressure vertigo thing. So I did almost the same thing. I lied back on the chair for a few minutes, and then I went to bed. Then I got up and sat in the chair again, and I fell asleep. And then I woke up, and I'm like, wow. I didn't take anything, so I didn't feel groggy. Like, woke up like, wow, I feel better. And as the afternoon has gone on, I feel better. The sun come out. Like I said, I'm trying to stop the sun. So the sun came out, and like, wow, I really feel so much better. And so I went on the weather. Was it Microsoft Weather? I think it's the Weather Channel. And yes, I saw it. The low pressure is off the It's out of here. It's gone. It's out in 150, 200 miles away from Cape Cod. So yeah, everything started feeling better because the pressure was being released. So that's why we get the vertigo with weather. Okay, it's not necessarily the rain because you can have rain and it's 29.9 or 30 millibars, and you're not feeling it. But if you got a low pressure system sitting over there, yeah, that you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Like I could tell, when a thunderstorm's coming. I don't even need to look at the computer or the weather report because the pressure starts to drop and it starts to squeeze. And then comes the thunderstorm, and then the thunderstorm goes away. The cold front goes through because it's usually when you get thunderstorms because a cold front is coming through, and then the pressure starts going away. So that's how it works with the air pressure. And that's why sometimes it does affect people, and it affects a lot of us. I'm not saying everybody, because I know someone's going to say, well, it doesn't affect me. Well, that's great. I'm glad it doesn't. But there's a lot of people that it does. We're all different. And that's the thing. Like I was having a discussion with somebody on YouTube today. We're all different. Okay? Some people can't have nicotine. Some people can. Some people can't have caffeine. Some people can. We're all different. Okay? We're not built the same way, physically or genetically. Okay? So that's why our triggers are different. But does weather, air pressure have an effect on us? Yeah, it does with me. So on that note, guys, hey, probably not going to post a lot. I'll be at a wedding in New Hampshire this weekend. My nephew's getting married, so I'm going to be too busy doing that stuff. If I do, it'll be reposts of stuff. But I probably won't have time. I probably won't even be thinking about it. And surprisingly, I'm not even nervous about it. Because right there is a lot of stress because you get noise from the party and all this stuff. So hopefully, wish me luck that I'll be okay. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend.